The other day, I needed a gray metallic paint for a new project I'm working on. So I went to the local Home Depot and I'm standing in the paint aisle and I discovered that Rust-Oleum now has 5 different shades of metallic gray paint. And I'm honestly debating about which one is going to work best for my project. Well, I ended up buying all 5 cans, and this is my overview of 5 shades of metallic gray paint from Rust-Oleum. The first thing that impressed me about Rust-Oleum's advanced formula of metallic paints is that it's an all-in-one. You don't need primer. You can go ahead and paint and it will work on plastic, masonry, wood, or metal. So if you're a graffiti artist and you need to take your school, the school bus, your teacher's car, or your desk, Rust-Oleum's got you covered. I'm going to show you a side-by-side comparison of the shades of gray of the same part. So I've got some PC fan grills I've grabbed from our store at PC Tech. 120mm Modders Mesh fan grill and an 80mm Gear Cog fan grill that was hot when steampunk mods were the big thing. Here's our 5 shades of metallic gray lined up on the PC fan grills from lightest on the left to the darkest on the right with the names above. Now, is there a particular one that speaks to you, that you like right away looking at them? Do you go lighter or darker? You can also see why I was debating about which one in the store. When you look at the can tops, they all fairly look the same. So what we're going to do is we're going to go a little bit deeper here and take a closer look at the individual colors. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at these colors, starting on the left with Satin Nickel. Now, if you're looking for a paint that emulates the look of a bare aluminum finish, then I'd say this is your color. It looks a lot like the 6061 aluminum that we use to make our PC parts. And to be honest with you, it's really just a silver metallic color masked as a fancy name. Oh, is that satin nickel? Well, no, really, it's just silver metallic. The next shade of gray metallic in our lineup by Rust-Oleum is Flat Antique Nickel. And this color, after using them all, is the most true gray metallic paint in the lineup. I could have just easily bought 5 cans of this color and been done with my project and not having to make a video overview. But I wouldn't have so much fun now, would I? But if you're looking for a true gray metallic paint, I'd go with this, the Flat Antique Nickel. On to our next metallic gray from Rust-Oleum, the grill in the middle. This is dark steel. And the first thing I notice about this gray is that it has a very reflective shine to it, as if I had applied a high gloss clear coat to the surface, which I didn't, which is kind of cool. It also has a touch of blue, which is a lot like real steel. Now this paint would be great on something with a dark blue, silver, or chrome accents. But again, to me, it's not really a metallic gray. What is your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Onward to number 4 of our 5, and this is Weathered Steel. Now this paint effect was the most disappointing of the 5. It really doesn't create what I describe as a weathered paint effect, and I would know I've done many commission builds over the years of weathered themes. Rust-Oleum's added something in the paint, and I noticed that when I was spraying, the nozzle was just going not very consistent. There's some kind of substrate chemical in this. I'm not a chemist. Maybe we can get Rust-Oleum in the comments to describe what's going on. It really just creates this kind of icky, globbed on clear coat finish where the clear is caking up around the edges. To me, that's not really a weathered effect. That's just a poorly done paint job effect. And you would be better off having like a flat finish versus glossy and globby. And you stuck it out. We're at the last color. This is Flat Soft Iron, which sounds like some type of supplement you take or a comforter pillow set from JCPenney's. This is the darkest shade of gray of the 5, and to me it really looks more like a graphite gray or maybe a charcoal gray, a bit too dark for my personal needs, but maybe you like the color. It would look great with silver accents. It also reminds me of the twill used in making carbon fiber sheets. So it is a nice color, but a bit too dark gray in my opinion. So that's my overview of Rust-Oleum's Universal Advanced Formula line of metallic gray paints. Now for my personal project, I ended up going with the flat antique nickel because I felt that was the most metallic gray out of the 5 different shades. And it worked out great. I used it to paint a Corsair 570X crystal chassis from white to gray, and it applied nicely. I used a total of 3 cans to do the job, and it cured within an hour so I could handle it and move it. And I was very pleased with the finish. It came out very consistent, so I do see myself using this paint again in the future for other projects. Now how about yourself? Was there a particular color in this overview that you liked? Do you think you would use this paint for a future project? And you can get this stuff readily at most retailers, Home Depot here in the States. I don't know if it's overseas or not. I don't think you can get Rust-Oleum overseas, or can you? Let me know in the comments. And it's also available on Amazon. So I want to thank you for watching this overview, and I hope that you have a great day.